Hello again, Unky Tonks. Now, I would normally frown when somebody is compared to the Moors murderers, Ian Brady and Myra Hindley. I mean, to compare someone you don't like to two vile, evil people, those two embodied evil. Him more than her, in a way, but this video isn't about them. But to compare someone who murdered children for their own gratification, because you don't like them, is just stupid. However, I will make an exception for the likes of Keir Starmer and Rachel Thieves. I really will, because they're killing the country. They're killing us. Britain, by the time they've left office, Britain will be on its last legs. It's like buying chickens because you think they'd look good in the garden, when in actual fact they rape it. All right, if you've got a nice garden with beautiful flowers, as I did, I know the other half isn't going to like me saying this, but when you let the chickens out, it's gone. It's all over. I mean, at one point, our beautiful garden looked like a World War I trench system. And now, thanks to me having to be forceful, right, the chickens are now locked up in their own coop all the time. You can't have chickens and a nice garden. It's the same with Starmer and Thieves, Labour and Socialists, and having a nice, good country to live in. You can't have both, fortunately. By voting in Labour, what you've done is you've opened that chicken coop. They've got the run of the garden now, and they're just destroying everything. It's completely the same. I would rather compare Thieves and Starmer to chickens than those murdering scumbags, but hey-ho. And they really are killing the country. It was Rachel Thieves' budget the other day, and it's estimated, thanks to her cock-up. How the hell is she still Chancellor? I don't know. Talk about being so unqualified for the job, and yet here she is running the country's finances. Rachel from accounts. She wasn't even from accounts. She was from complaints, I think. Anyway, whoever the hell she is, she shouldn't be Chancellor, but thanks to her non-understanding of maths and the country's finances and the job, they reckon, it's estimated, they will bring 50,000 kids into poverty. That's what they're doing now. That's their latest victims, children. Socialists don't care gender, age, disability, ethnicity, well, to a degree. They only care if you're a trade unionist, if you're a train driver, and if you're a part of a grooming gang, then you're fine, you're doing well under this Labour government. But kids now, wow. Where are the likes of Carol Vorderman, Tony Robinson, Blackadder, out of, oh, not Blackadder, who was he? He was Baldrick, wasn't he? The funny little fella. Where are they now after their really loud, open, public, shameless campaigning and celebrating when Labour got voted in? I mean, Tony Robinson did that funny dance and song, didn't he? I'm off to vote for Labour. Oh, jeez. Where are they now? I'll tell you where they are. Back under their rocks, where they belong, for promoting this sham of a government, this poor excuse of a political party. That's where they are now. I know it's not just the kids who are going to be put into poverty. It's grown-ups as well. Disabled people who need benefits. I know not everyone needs it, but there are people out there who genuinely need benefits. They can't live without them. These are people who really can't work, can't socialise, they can't do anything, and they depend on government money to get by, to live, etc. And she's cutting universal credit by half, thanks to a budget yesterday. She's restricted PIP payments for thousands of people in need, genuine need of it. And it goes on. These people are reckless. It's not just Thieves, it's Starmer. Whatever she's done for the budget, he would have approved of it. Well, not him, whoever's controlling Starmer would have approved of it. And I can't believe they've come up with rhetoric such as, we're putting more money into people's pockets. Well, they're taking money out of people's pockets to put it into people's pockets. It doesn't make sense. Higher council tax, businesses going bust, more restrictions on farmers, that inheritance tax, and all due to apparently the 22 billion black hole. It never existed. I don't believe them. They're full of shit. I think they're creating a black hole, and by the time they're done, it'll be more than 22 billion. You can bet your money on it. Now remember, they've complained that there's no money for anything in this country. The pensioners, winter fuel allowance, WASPy women, our failing infrastructure, which they're bringing forward. They are quickening that failing of our infrastructure, absolutely everything. So there's no money for anyone in Britain, but there's plenty of money for the Ukraine. There's 3.6 billion pounds of our money every year for the next 100 years to Zelensky and his forever war in the Ukraine. I've got it written down here. 17 billion for Gaza. That money will not go to Gaza, that will go to Hamas to continue their terrorist activities. 164 million to Ethiopia. How many band-aids and red nose days have we done for Ethiopia, and they still need the bloody money? What's going on? Where's that money going? 109 million for Syria, now ruled by radical extremist Islamic terrorists who are currently rounding up Christians and you know the rest. 69 million to Pakistan. Why? Why? 101 million to Yemen, who are attacking British and American ships in that part of the world. It's just crazy. These two people, this government, they're killing us. Never in my life have I seen such a destructive government in Britain. It's crazy. I never thought in my lifetime I'd see something like this, you know. I know Tony Blair and Gordon Brown were reckless, but this is a whole new level. And nobody's safe. Nobody whatsoever. The young into poverty soon, thanks to Rachel Thieves' budget. The disabled who genuinely need benefit money. Are they trying to cull? Is that what they're after? What the hell are they doing? What? Wow. The elderly, do they want to try and cull some of the elderly last winter by cutting their winter fuel allowance? Was that the agenda there? I don't have the words nearly, but I'll tell you what, it's frustrating. How long can the country cope and go on like this? How long can MPs, their own MPs, surely there must be a Labour MP with a bit of backbone, patriotism and bollocks who thinks this is enough. I'm staging a coup. I want Starmer out. He's killing the country. He really is. Oh, and did I mention the billions they're spending to prop up illegal migrants? So much for smashing the gangs. I mean, they're still coming over in their droves illegally in their little dinghies every day over the channel from France, and they're doing nothing except for, yeah, come on over. You know, everything's on us. So there we go. That's Starmer, Labour and Rachel Thieves' latest hit job on the raid on the British public. How long they can get away with this, who knows? But somebody in Parliament needs to do something and step up, or Labour. Only the Labour Party can stage a coup and get rid of them, a leadership contest or something. So I appeal to you, if there's a Labour MP watching, highly unlikely, but if you are, for God's sake, do something before it gets worse, before they finish us all, honestly. Anyway, there we go. I'm Paz49, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you agree with what I say and you like what you hear, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a great day, and Roger Trout.